So, semi-speedrunning the game was actually quite enjoyable. I thought I would collide with these story elements more. Like in a game like Dead Space, Metro, that are extremely linear. I think that's not a good comparison. I guess the main reason why I can enjoy the story part more in this game is because the game doesn't really force you to follow an NPC that much or to wait for events to happen. Everything is timed in a manner where it will happen around the time you arrive at the button, basically. There are of course a few times where that doesn't happen. Yeah. I'm a bit scared of revisiting the first Cauldron, since that was the one I liked the most. You know, it reminded me the most of Crysis 3, basically. And the Cauldrons are extremely linear, all of them. Which is why I'm scared of going back in there. We'll probably do that later in the week. Just maybe doing some side quests again. But it was... the experience was basically the same, but not the same. This is the first experience I have where I think the game benefits a lot from exploring the world. And what I mean with that is, I said this the last time as well, like I have no problems just going out there and go hunting for an hour or two. Yeah, just standing still, sometimes looking down a mountain, seeing the sunset or rise. The entire atmosphere that this game provides is just complemented by its mechanics. Really nicely done. And then they have this good story. Like I really like how I had this feeling that I was missing out on important story bits. Not just story bits. Recently played Deus Ex Human Revolution, and there I had a similar feeling, but there it was more like just extra fluff. Like I didn't need to read the emails or listen to the recorded dialogues or phone calls. They didn't really add to the stuff that was happening right now. It would still help. It would still help making everything feel more alive. That it was in Deus Ex Human Revolution, it was like furniture for a room. You had it there to make it not feel empty, and you can use it anytime you want. But every piece of furniture is replaceable by something else. It also doesn't look bad. Maybe I should have said that before. It's a piece of the set. But in this game, I really feel that, especially since there were so many voice-acted stuff, it will make everything feel more alive. In the last stream I also mentioned that I really sometimes was so immersed in the game that I couldn't make out that it's a 3D model talking, since everything I saw was color coded and crafted in a way that nothing really stood out. Of course, ever since I've watched a certain anime, I'm paying more attention to who is a main character and who is not. And here you can do the same thing. You could easily see that the skin of secondary and third characters was more glossy, more shiny. The less important they were, the more plain they were. But still, it's even the third row character would look better than the main character in other games, and most of the times. I am not even talking about the robots, because the robots are on a completely different level. What I talked about that last time, I'm not planning on doing that here. But yeah, talking about this as a second let's play or playthrough, it's a really good game. Yeah. There's nothing really to add to what I haven't said already, but I have this urge to add more because I feel like there need to be more said, but this is a good game. This should be a standard for many things in the future. Yeah. Or it should be the sharpening stone. It doesn't really need to be the standard, but many games should try to be around this level, or even better. Yeah. So this was my second run of Horizon Zero Dawn. I still can't wait for the Forbidden West to come to PC. Even though the intro already I don't like. Yeah, it's there's something wrong with this world. The world is decaying and I'm the only one who can stop it. Which is already hinted at here. Yeah, Gaia told us that all of her parts were sent out in the world. She doesn't know where they ended up, but they are out there. They are maybe corrupted. There's a good chance that they did. Yeah. So suddenly having the machines that are supposed to create an ecosystem for organic life going rogue and possibly trying to make it toxic instead of straight up reversing the process. I mean, the DLC touches on that, right? That the machine creating program is already creating more dangerous machines, more vicious machines, just because the humans are hunting the basic kind. Yeah. So, Horizon Zero Dawn, eh? Ew. I see you around.